If you keep running away from this revolution that needs to happen, your future, the future of your children, is going to go down the drain, and nobody is going to help you out. So you need to stand up yourself. Stop being a coward. This is not going to be a violent revolution. It's going to be a peaceful revolution. Come out there and let's do this thing and take our lives back. Hello, Nigerians. So this evening, I just decided to take a walk around my neighborhood, particularly to a primary school, just to kind of have a bit of an exercise. But then what struck my mind is the usual thing about Nigeria. In 2014, when Buhari and the APC were campaigning about taking Nigeria to the right path, the three things that the APC government and Buhari promised was to tackle insecurity, to fix the economy, and to make sure that corruption, which we all know is the number one thing that has crippled Nigeria, that they will deal with that corruption. Unfortunately, Buhari's APC and Buhari became the worst government that Nigeria had ever had. Unfortunately, Nigerians did not learn. And there comes someone who said, Emilokon. We had no problem with being Iwolokon, but the main thing is, can you deal with the situation? But unfortunately, the present government of Tinubu coming in and saying they will actually carry on from the good work of, what's his name, Buhari. And that itself is an indictment of the APC. From the time Tinubu came in, Nigeria have not seen a worst governance by this same administration, APC. It's just unfortunate that every day we seem to hope and pray that things will move forward in Nigeria, but it never does. And the question I keep asking myself and people is that we cannot just carry on and believe that everything is just going to turn around by itself. We, the Nigerian people, need to stand up and make sure these things are turned around. So Tinubu came in and has promised that he will carry on from Buhari's good work. He has not disappointed so far. But all I'm saying to we Nigerians is that the time has come for us to come together. It doesn't matter whether you are from the north, the south, or the east. We are all afflicted by this same people, this same set of people that have been destroying Nigeria for so many, many years. And the time has come for us to say no to that. I have always said videos, I have made videos, and all I have always advocated for is very, very simple. Nigeria as one is not working. We need to rally around a leader that will understand that Nigeria is not working, and who is going to either break it up or who is going to come in and make sure that Nigeria becomes a country where rule of law is being followed. And apart from that, we have a country that we are going to come close to an eye for an eye. Last time, someone was talking on the news how policemen killed Nigerians. Listen to him.
We've seen policemen who did worse things. Look at what happened in Kogi State now, the case that the former Chief Judge of Kogi handled. Hausa Fulani traders, they went to sell cattle. The money that they got, these guys waylaid them on the road and then murdered them and took their money. Unfortunately for them, one of those guys ran into the bush. He was the one who now made the complaint. And they rounded up all of those policemen. And the then Chief Judge of Kogi State decided to handle the case by himself. Justice Umaru. He decided to handle the case by himself, and he sentenced them to death. How do you demonstrate that level of wickedness? Because you wanted to steal their money, you kill them. A bus loaded with human beings, you open fire, they kill their driver, they kill those guys. Except one guy that ran into the bush. All of them will have been killed. They didn't stop there. They set the vehicle ablaze. Yes. See that level of wickedness. So you kill them with your guns, and then you set the vehicle ablaze to kind of kill any trace. Today, those guys have been sentenced to death, and if the governor of the state will find the courage to sign the death warrant, they will go and keep an appointment with God.
And you heard what he said, that they are just waiting for a governor to decide the fate of these people. Why would Nigerians, why should we wait for a governor to decide the fate of these people? These people called police that are meant to protect the Nigerian people went and killed these Nigerian people. Not only killed them, but burned them, burned the vehicle and these people inside. And these people were caught because one of them escaped. And yet, after a judge of the state have made a decision, we now have to wait for a governor to make a decision. And what will happen? These people, after a couple of years, will be set free. This is the sick country that we are ruling. This is the sick country that we are in.
On the 26th of August 2024, I and two of my friends were coming back from Ugeli, heading to Owerri, Imo State. So immediately after Patani, around Uji in Bayelsa State, we met police checkpoint. They stopped us, searched our car. They asked the two of my friends to give them their phone, which they did. And when they asked me to give them my phone, I refused. I said, I think we've passed this stage in this country. Even the IG said we shouldn't give any policeman our phone on the road. That if they think they want to investigate us or do anything with us, they should take us to the station. Immediately I said that word, they started beating me. That I'm proving stubborn, maybe I'm a terrorist or whatever. So they started beating me. And I said I won't release my phone unless I get to the station. So the beating became too much. They handcuffed me, tied my hand, made sure I had injuries. Like, the thing became very much. Before I look, some of them started shooting guns. Like, they will kill the three of us and put us inside this bush like we are bad people. So the pressure was much. I had to give them my phone. I opened my phone. But immediately I gave them my phone, the first place the guy went to is to read my message. I did the transaction then with my UBA account. So I've not read the SMS, the debit alert. So immediately he opened it. He saw my balance, 10,017,000 was in the account. Immediately he shouted, Nadem. We're like, Nadem, what did you see? He put me in the vehicle. He put me in the back of the vehicle. The other two of the policemen, there are 5 policemen in number, beating me in the car. Now this 10 million, I must give them 6 million from it. If not, so they will kill us. When the beating became too much, and I started negotiating with them. I started with 500,000. The beating became much again. Say, are we kids? Who will you give 500,000? Went up to 1.5 million. Beating again continues. At the point, I said, instead of these people to kill me because of this money, and I said, okay, well, the last I can give to you guys is 3 million. They now agreed.
We need a strong someone who will understand that Nigeria is not working, who will understand that if we are not going to separate, then the moment somebody did anything, an eye for an eye is very, very simple. Until we go back to that, all these people, all these leaders, all these elites that are taking Nigeria for a ride, they will never ever stop. So we need a strong leader who is going to come in and make sure that Nigeria works for the ordinary Nigerian people. And for as long as we continue in this stupid shenanigan happening, impunity everywhere, nothing is going to change. We need to join hands together, Nigerians. We need to take our country back. And we cannot do it without us getting involved. So the more you keep running away from this issue, the worst is going to become. So we need to come together, join hands together, and fight these people. You call them cabal, call them whatever you want to call them. But the truth is, these people are killing Nigerians. These people are destroying the future of Nigerians. If you keep running away from this revolution that needs to happen, your future, the future of your children, is going to go down the drain, and nobody is going to help you out. So you need to stand up yourself. Stop being a coward. This is not going to be a violent revolution. It's going to be a peaceful revolution. Come out there and let's do this thing and take our lives back. We cannot manufacture things that the whole world or even 1/10 of the world can be purchasing. Over 250 million Nigerians. We have the population, we have the people, and we cannot have all these rich people, the Dangotes, the Otedola, and what do you call them? Even our president, this Tinubu that called himself president, having the opportunity now with all the resources to start building factories, start manufacturing things that will be needed abroad, so that we can sell these things in dollars, and dollars can come into Nigeria. And as a result, the Naira can start appreciating. These things are so simple. Why are these leaders so wicked? Why are they so wicked?
Now, what did I discover when I went to Borno State? Now, I went to Borno State to create awareness as to the situation that was happening because the people needed help, right? So while I was there, I started investigating. First things first, this Borno State that everybody is shouting Boko Haram, insecurity, insecurity. There's no Boko Haram there anymore. The state is very, very secured. Do you understand? But they are refusing to promote this part of the state because they are making money from international aid. They are making a lot of money. So they are refusing to promote that part at all because they don't want investors to come in. They are okay with the money that they are making from insecurity, that from the insecurity lies that they are throwing out there. No more Boko Haram there. That's number one. Number two, when the NGOs and the international bodies started discovering that, come, this insecurity don't they reduce, let's now leave. Do you understand? There's no point staying here. These people don't move. This flooding alert now came to them. Instead of the government to do something about it, they refuse because they know that when the flooding happens, they will get aid. International aid will come and they will make way more money than the insecurity one. Do you understand? Now, this flooding thing that happened in Borno State, the Cameroon government had warned Nigerian government that, see, this thing is going to happen. The governor allegedly sent some people and gave them money. That, please, go and check this thing. You understand? Go and check this thing. The people went there, went to report to the government, allegedly, reported back and told him that this place, nothing is going on. The people around the area were crying seriously and telling these people that, see, this thing will break. Those people say there's no cause for alarm, it will not break. While all these things were happening, they quickly gave public holiday to schools. Those schools that they gave public holidays to, they are currently using them as IDP camps. Immediately, they started creating place for IDPs. Instead of preventing, they were looking for the cure. Meaning they knew what they were doing. Now, the team boss, buy a lot of people and put a lot of over 300,000 houses and their occupants in this place. Now, money don't come. Do you understand? Now, for you to know that these people know what they are doing, these are the current list of the people that have donated money. So a lot of money have gone to Borno. Let me tell you what is funny. Apart from Lagos State, Borno get money past any other state too. But they have the highest alimajiri. They have a lot of alimanjiri. If you turn to your left, they'll beg you money. Turn to your right, they'll beg you money. If you even hold food for hand, if you collect the food chop. Now, my question is, Nigerian government, why are you people wicked? Why? Why? Why?
We cannot manufacture things that the whole world or even 1/10 of the world can be purchasing. Over 250 million Nigerians. We have the population, we have the people, and we cannot have all these rich people, the Dangotes, the Otedola, and what do you call them? Even our president, this Tinubu that called himself president, having the opportunity now with all the resources to start building factories, start manufacturing things that will be needed abroad so that we can sell these things in dollars and dollars can come into Nigeria. And as a result, the Naira can start appreciating. These things are so simple. Why are these leaders so wicked? Why are they so wicked? You tell me, there are countries, come to the UK, go to Canada, go to US, you will see fresh okra, you will see fresh corn, you will see groundnut, you will see all these kind of things. Bananas are being imported from Costa Rica. And these people are making so much money. Fresh bananas coming from Costa Rica, groundnuts. You tell me, do we not have the land for us to produce all these things? And all this government from one to the other. APC for 8 years, Buhari, worst government so far in the history of Nigeria. But it amazes me that our Nigerian leaders, with the natural resources that we have, leave all those natural resources to one side. Talk about the lands. 923 square kilometers of a country, and yet we cannot produce food that we can eat. What a shame on all Nigerian leaders. What a shame, from Gowon all the way to the current one we have now that said he's Emilokon. It is Iwolokon, but what have you done for the past 1.5 years? All we have is some crazy policies that are not impacting the lives of the ordinary Nigerian people. Petrol has gone up from 200 to 1,002, and you keep telling us you are having some shit policy. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but it is so disappointing that we have people that have been ruling Nigeria for so long, and yet nothing has come out of it. Nothing is going to come out of it except we, the Nigerian people, come out and make the difference. Please subscribe to this channel, because we have to reach out to as many as possible in order to take our country back. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on my next video.